All right. Hello. We're going to be starting the game in just a second. I set the music to 0 so I can do some quick fixing and make sure that the chat is visible. And it should be all right. As usual, let me know if the audio is off. Tonight we're playing Turok, the 2008 reboot of the 1997 video game classic. Alright, so gotta get that up there. So if you don't know, Turok, originally a comic book series, is about a Native American man named Turok. Although in some versions of the story it's a title rather than a name. And in most of the stories he's involved with, he fights dinosaurs. And in 2008, Touchstone, Disney, decided to reboot the series. Now with Turok as a space marine, essentially making it into Aliens. Why this was a good idea? Well, who knows? But we're gonna play it because I want to play just some schlocky old FPS. And I also want to shoot some dinosaurs. So let's go. There's no subtitles in this game. I wanted there to be, but there just isn't, so I'm going to be quiet.
Rookie. Time to get your feet wet. Remember, there are no innocents here. No prisoners, no witnesses.
This is so ugly, and this is pre-rendered too. But this effect is terrible.
I'm tired. Some pancakes, man. That's all I dreamed about.
Hey, check it out.
Hey, who's he?
Hell if I know.
Somebody get a bucket and mop. We got a new cleaner on board.
Yeah, traditional military riding. Everyone's a dick for no good reason.
Hey, your name's Turok, right? I know all about you.
Officer on deck! All right, ladies. We've only got 30 minutes till we touch down, so I'm only gonna say this once. Our target is Roland Kane, leader of the legendary Wolf Pack. 3 years ago, Kane went AWOL. No one's seen or heard from him since. We've tracked him down to the colony on the planet below. Now, what they're doing there is not our concern. Our mission is simple. Find Kane and bring him back to Earth, period. All right. Now I want you to meet Turok. Turok's here to help us track Kane down. He's a former member of Wolfpack.
Yeah, before he screwed him over.
Slade, can it?
He can't be trusted.
All right, meeting's over. Let's get ready to roll.
Let's get down there, huh?
Alright, so can I just say that it's incredibly odd that like they make fun of Turok's name with and like mispronounces it. Oh, what's he doing? Okay. Like make fun of his name, mispronounces as Turok, even though they just said Turok. Like, it's not like they were reading the name. Like, makes no sense.
Cole wants me to walk you through some of the gear we'll be using once we get planetside. Ever used one of these?
Once or twice.
All hands, brace for impact. Incoming missile, brace for impact.
Oh yeah, I should mention, this is the highest graphical set. Oh god, that's loud. Yeah, I'm gonna lower the volume a bit on that, I think. This is the highest graphical settings in the game. This is as good as the game is gonna look. Oh, another flashback.
Gentlemen, welcome. I know you thought you were being transferred to another military prison, but there's been a change of plans. You are now under my command. The Army sees you as a bunch of violent reprobates with no future. But I see men who, with the right guidance, could become the best fighting machines the military's ever produced. And that is exactly what I need for Wolfpack.
And what are we, your dogs?
You, step forward. You're Native American, aren't you?
You're a genius.
You're either Cherokee or Kiowa. I'm guessing Kiowa.
And you're lucky I'm in these cuffs, old man.
Get up! Get up! Wake up! We gotta go! Come on!
Okay, well, let me just get the audio. Huh? Oh. That's a bit easier on my ears. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, so the reason I wanted to play this, I mean, I did mention I wanted to just play some FPS schlock and something with dinosaurs, but it's also because I played Quake 4 a few months ago on this channel, and I had a lot of fun with that. And this game is actually, like, it reminds me a bit of Quake 4. It's like, in the sense that they're both, like, trying to, like, mimic aliens. Why can't I take his weapon? Actually, where did his weapon go? Oh well. So I thought it would be just fun to see, like, another take on the sci-fi space marine style FPS from, you know, the same generation of consoles and such, but slightly later. Quake 4 was very early after all, it was 2005 and it's 2008. I have played this before, but it was back when it was new. I played it on 360, on the Xbox 360.
You okay?
I'll live.
Come on, let's go look for the rest of the ship. Maybe some of the others are still alive.
At the time I thought it was like,
Together from now on.
it was okay.
We'll make it through
Like, it wasn't great or anything, but like, in terms of FPS games from that era, like, it had a bit more going for it than a lot of the other sort of schlocky ones.
That was a dinosaur.
But you know, it's not as good as the original 97 Turok. Then again, neither were any of the sequels to the 97 Turok. Turok is an odd series when it comes to video games, because it's arguably more famous as a video game than it is as a comic book, even though the comic book was the original. And the comic book has lasted 7 decades.
There, see that smoke? I bet that's where the rest of the ship came down. That's where we want to go. Whiskey Company, come in. Anyone out there? Damn it. Still no answer. Whiskey Company, come in. Whiskey Company.
Like, it's arguably much more famous as a,
Anybody out there?
oh no, it's the... Oh, the mouse isn't properly locked to the game. Hold on. Let me just do a quick fix of that. Yeah, that works. That's much better. Can I not sprint?
Whiskey Company, come in. Over.
But despite being more famous as video
I
games,
think I got some.
like... Oh. Despite being more famous as video games, it's like kind of not a very successful series of video games. Like the first game did really well. The 1997 Turok Dinosaur Hunter. It's a great game. There's a great HD remaster, of it that is available on all the current systems. But then it kind of immediately like got worse. Oh wow, this is whoa. God, I can't see them in the tall grass. Oh, a silencer, that's gonna help. Huh? Is that it? Alright. But yeah, so like God, I keep getting like thrown off when I'm about to say something. Oh, that's probably where I came from. No, there's no iron sights. Zooming instead. I guess iron sights wasn't really like fully standardized yet. Like Call of Duty 2 was where it got popular, and that was 2005. But like it didn't really like it didn't really become the standard until like around 2010. But yeah, after Turok 1, the game sort of instantly started going down in quality. Turok 2 is still fun, but it's honestly kind of bad. It's very much a so bad it's good kind of game. It's very edgelordy in the best way. But like the level design is really bad. It's just kind of messy. Wait, I had ammo. I reloaded it. Why can't I? Okay, I guess they just got rid of my ammo for me. Then they made Turok Rage Wars, which is a name. That was basically just like Quake 3 Arena, but with Turok. So you know, it was alright, but you know, if you had Quake 3 Arena, you would just play Quake 3 Arena. Then again, it was a Nintendo 64 exclusive, I think, so I guess, you know, you didn't have Quake 3 Arena on the N64. No, you did have Quake 1, and a very strange version of Quake 2, which I will be playing at some point. I want to play both versions of Quake 2, because they're very interesting. Can I not, like, did these soldiers not have ammo? Oh, no, there is ammo, okay. Oh, I see. I can't actually see my loaded ammo, only my, like, my pocketed ammo. Okay, okay. Then Turok 3, Shadows of Oblivion, was just a complete mess. I mean, it wasn't, like, bad, but it was just mediocre. Turok Evolution sucked. And then there's this.
Coming to make sure we're all dead. Surprise.
Let's go get these.
There've been a few that aren't first-person shooters as well. And one very recent, just 2 years ago, called Turok, The Lost Valley, or like Valley of the Lost, or Valley of the Wild, something like that, which is based on the comic books.
Did you hear that?
And that's like a top-down game, which looks pretty fun. I'm actually planning on like buying it later this month when I get paid for the month. So I just found out about it like as I was getting into dinosaurs again. That's basically become my latest obsession. It's just dinosaurs, because dinosaurs are awesome. And yeah, if there's one negative thing about this game, it's too much humans, not enough dinosaurs. Which makes it very reminiscent of Aliens Colonial Marines in a way. But that was very much, you know, this generation of FPS in a nutshell. Everything sort of started to resemble more of a military shooter. Like, piece by piece. And I don't mind military shooters. In fact, I really like military shooters. I'm a big fan of them. It's just that, you know, it's not really... Hello? hell? Oh, you are gorgeous. Oh, you're beautiful. Do I have to kill you? Are you my friend? Oh, I remember. This is the big boss. This is like the big final boss of the game. That's Mama Scarface, I believe her name is. Oh, she's beautiful though. I don't want to kill her. She helped me. She's my best friend.
Don't think this changes anything. We may be stuck together, but that doesn't mean I have to like it.
I never understand this trope with like anything involving like Marines, where everyone just has to hate each other and be dicks. Like I don't understand it, because like I'm no military expert. I would never suggest that I am. But it would seem to me that that kind of lack of morale would be a really bad thing in the military. And like, it's always like people are supposed to be like specialists and super good at being soldiers, and then they act like this. Is there a quick key for the knife, I wonder? Like, can I just press one? I don't want to press one. Is there no like melee button? I guess not. I think I'm gonna just set it to Q then, because nothing seems to be set to Q right now. Yeah, let's set the knife to Q. I think I want the bow on F. F isn't used, I think. Yeah. We don't have the bow yet, but that's gonna be useful later on. That should work. So I can do that. Oh yeah. I can't tap it again to switch it out, but I can do that. How do I... There we go. Ah. Now we're talking. Like I said earlier, this game is alright. I think it's a perfectly fine game. It does suffer from late 2000s FPS tropes. But honestly, it deserved better than it got. Because the game did okay, but not well enough for the developer.
I'm gonna go check out that wreckage.
Okay. The FOV is a bit strange. I'm struggling seeing like what's next to me, but there's no way to really change that. No. Fair enough. I guess I just have to deal with it. I also wish I could like lower the brightness or like up the contrast or something. It's very grey. That's also a late 2000 trope. You were going to check out the wreckage. Fine, I'll do it. Oh. I want to do a knife kill. There we go. Oh. Okay, fine. I'm trying to do the knife kills, which are really cool actually, but I can't do them for some reason. Maybe these are just a bad enemy to try to do them on.
I don't like the sound of that.
Like they sold the knife kills like the new big thing. They back in the day, like when the game was coming out, they were like, oh yeah, the knife is gonna be like the chainsaw from Gears of War. It's going to be like the cool new thing. Every game is gonna want to have these super gory melee knife kills. It was a bit like the Doom and Glory kills in that regard, but they're much harder to get than I remember.
Buddy's had an accident.
That's a low-res texture. That's a Quake. Like this would have been an okay texture in Quake 2 in 1998.
Enough of this. Regroup at that giant.
I remember this game looking better. I wonder if the PC version is just really like worse. It's a pretty bad PC version, to be honest. Like it has very, very, very few settings. What if you can like mod it to like fix it up a bit or something? I do like the jungle. I like that the jungle is dark. Like
they're taking you out and no one would have known.
It's quite rare. I guess I should be quiet during the cutscenes.
Scratch that. You're no friend. You're a goddamn traitor.
If I was a traitor, you'd already be dead.
If you're not a traitor, then why'd you abandon your unit in Colombia?
You weren't there. You wouldn't understand.
My brother was there. Yeah, that's right. Robert Slade. Ring a bell? He died on that mission. Not like you. You turned and ran.
Your beef should be with Kane. He's the reason your brother's dead.
My beef is with both of you. Crap.
Why didn't you stay and also die? That would have made things better. Oh, but look at that though. Look at that gore. Oh, they were really, really proud of this. Oh! Whoa!
Up to the skull before more show up.
Yeah, I like that the jungle is dark. A lot of like jungle settings don't realize just how dark like a forest and such can get. Because obviously like everything casts shadows and like it's perfect for like these moody horror settings. And I do like it, especially because like green is not an overused color in dark like shooter style games. So it actually like even though it's mostly monotone, it actually does like work. Oh, like look at that too. Like we just got a yellow color palette. Down there was a more turquoise color palette. It's like we get variants of the green as well. I really do like this. But there are parts of this game that I just genuinely think are really cool. Like that! I thought that was very cool. I like that.
Here, we can climb up these vines.
The knife kills actually, or rather the melee stuff actually reminds me a lot of Resident Evil 4. Speaking of, oh actually I need to show this. Climb ladder. Sure. They announced Resident Evil 4 VR yesterday. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, it's cool, but I can't do VR. And I kind of wish they just, like, said, hey, we retooled Resident Evil 4 into a first-person version, which can also be played in VR. Because I would love to just try it out, but, like, I can't do VR. Like, it's not even, like, it's not even an issue of, like, money or space, although that is also a problem. I literally cannot do VR. My eyes just can't do it. I've tried various different models. I've had like professional people who work with VR like calibrate and help me, and it's still, I just can't do it. It doesn't work. Wait, I just realized. Oh, I have to use both my mouse buttons to fire both my guns. I've been wasting my akimbo. I'm actually enjoying this. I'm like, that sounds odd because I said the game was good, but like, I remember also the game having a lot of problems, and it does. So I was like kind of worried I would find, oh wow, look at that. And I really like that the dinosaurs can like attack each other. Like, I've said this before. I said it when I played Doom. I love like infighting between enemies in games. I really hated that in Doom Eternal. It's just for show. Ah. Like in Doom Eternal, the monsters will fight, but they don't actually like deal damage to each other, which I thought sucked. Cause like, come on, it's Doom. Monster infighting is like meant to be an actual thing. But they have it here, and I like that. I also like, especially when you have humans and dinosaurs around, because it means that the dinosaurs, you can basically like recruit the dinosaurs in a way. Like not officially, but you will like. Actually, you can. I remember now. You can like attach a flare to an enemy, and all the dinosaurs will attack that enemy. So like you can technically like sort of herd the dinosaurs towards your own target. God, I'm actually like Now that I'm replaying this, I'm getting really sad that the sequel was cancelled. If you don't know, there was a sequel in development, which is called Turok 2. It was actually quite far into development in 2009, the year after this came out, when Propaganda Games that made this game and was working on the sequel had to close down. Disney had no interest in just helping them out financially so they could keep developing the game. It was not even a matter of this game's reception or like financial situation. It was literally just like, no, the corporate was in a lot of like financial issues before this game came out, didn't get help with it, couldn't find a way out, and had to just close down mid-development. Which is a shame, because Turok 2, oh look at that, that's a beauty! That's such a beauty! Turok 2 was going to feature feathered dinosaurs, which is like a big deal for me. Like, as anyone, every human being in history, I love dinosaurs, and I've always loved dinosaurs. Hold on. Ah! Ooh! Yeah, I love dinosaurs. I've always loved dinosaurs, and I always will love dinosaurs.
This'll be one less giant. Hey, no.
What? What? Oh, hello. But obviously, like, when like the news broke that dinosaurs were even closer to birds than we initially thought, and they had feathers, not necessarily fully feathered bodies, but a lot of feathers here and there. That got me really excited. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I want to see dinosaurs with feathers now. And then almost nothing since has used feathered dinosaurs. And I'm like, how do you not see the potential of like a unique look there?
Let's keep moving then. Kane's guys have got some payback coming their way.
So yeah, I really wish that sequel would happen. I mean, yeah, it could still happen, like, not that exact sequel, but like a new Turok could easily happen. I don't know who, I actually don't know who holds the video game rights now, if anyone does. It's possible it's just reverted back to the current comic holder, which is, oh, I talked about this on Twitter today, so I should know this. I've already forgotten it. It's, something on D. I can't remember what it is now. It's not DC, but like, I would love it for like someone to just make a new Turok. You know, it doesn't have to be a sequel. It can be another reboot, or even a sequel to the original series. Wow, okay. Even a sequel to the original series would be fine for me. Like, just a new Turok would be really neat. It's actually one of the things that was interesting when this game came out was that people felt it was like some people who like grew up on the 90s games were actually kind of upset how different it was, like, character and story wise. I don't think they realized that the video game was actually not that close to the original comics. So like, yeah, sure, this was different, but so was the first thing. So whereas I, on the other hand, I had read some of the comics and was pretty well aware of just how different the various versions of Turok had been. So for me, it was actually just pretty exciting to see a different take on it. And you know, it's not a very unique take. I mean, it is literally just aliens, but with dinosaurs. But, you know, I like aliens. I like sci-fi shooters a lot. Yeah, they turned Turok into a space marine, but Space Marines are the protagonists of my favorite first-person shooters, so like, can I really complain? No, not really. And to be fair, like, it wasn't that far off either. The main difference between, like, this game and the original series in terms of, like, lore, I guess, would be the name Turok. Because in the original comic book, the original 50s comic book, Turok was the given name to the main character, and the name means... Oh. the name means son of stone. So basically it's like Stone Son, if it were to be a surname in English. And then in the 90s, when the Dinosaur Hunter variant Turok started, it became a title. And the character was actually named like Fireseed, I believe. It's been a while since I read or played the original Dinosaur Hunter stuff, so could be wrong, but I think it was Fireseed was the actual name of him. And then the name Turok, the title Turok, was passed down to the next generation and the generation after that, etc., etc. So like it became a title that was passed down, sort of like.
This bow is for you. It represents your passage to the next level of training.
Wow. Okay.
Is this a joke?
Far from it. It's a pity that you're so ashamed of your heritage, Turok. Because it so happens that some of the most feared warriors of all time were the Kiowa Indian tribe, your ancestors. And the bow was their weapon of choice. Here we go. Stay low to the grass so I can't see you.
That'd be a great weapon. If we were fighting General Custer.
And actually in Turok 3 there are two Turoks, brother and sister. But then in this version it's a surname. Which again, sort of makes it like Stone Son, I guess. God, this would have. I think this would have done really well after the Tomb Raider reboot made like bows the most popular thing in the world. I don't know why I keep doing that. You can't use the knife unless it's in stealth mode. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, so while it does differ from the original Turoks, making it so that it was like a surname instead of a given name or a title is not like a big betrayal, considering it had been those two things already. Although I do understand still people being upset that, you know, the thing they grew up with was not what this was, because this is a very different game. Like it's very much in name only. Like sure, it has dinosaurs and a Native American main character named Turok, but it is very different from the 1997 Turok. In a way, I guess you could compare it a bit to how, like, Doom 3 was different to the original Doom. Like, yeah, all the pieces are there, and it's not, like, a worse game for being different. But it is still different, and it's going to make people who specifically wanted the thing that they used to have upset, because it's different. Although I will say, I love that this game has akimbo. More games should have akimbo, which is dual wielding, if you don't know. It is one of those things that I love because it's completely unrealistic. I mean, yeah, you can wield two guns at the same time, but there's literally no advantage to it. Like, you lose so much precision that, like, no, like, it's completely useless, but it looks cool. It's one of those ways that you can defy realism and just make things better by not being realistic. And these days, because all games want to be more realistic and serious and etc., we don't see much of it. Like, the Halo games have them, but the Halo games are effectively like cartoons as far as serious first-person shooters go. So that's why they get away with it. I mean, hell, not even like the Doom games have akimbo. The new Wolfenstein games do, though, and I do like that. Actually, the Wolfenstein games might be a better comparison. This is more like akin to the new Wolfenstein games compared to Wolfenstein 3D in regards to how this is Turok compared to the 97 Turok. But yeah, I said it's a better comparison than Doom 3. Where is he? Ah, shit. Oh wow, that was odd. My mouse just completely, or my aim just completely just jumped to the right there.
We've got to find our way in.
Oh, there's alternate fire? Oh wait. No, I don't think I have any alternate fire right now. Oh well.
With all the pipes. I'm gonna hang back. Signal when it's clear.
Wait, how do I... Oh, I get it now. Whoa. Oh, it's you. Kinda regret picking up the handgun now, to be honest. There we go. Oh, you can't climb. I forget that that was like not common in FPS games at the time. That's a fairly recent thing, actually. Just being able to like climb up on like edges and stuff. Oh, wow. Did it again. This PC version is strange. Was this not where I was meant to go? I guess not. Let's see, can I find a way into the MG facility? Okay, so I guess that's not the way in. It's the way in here. Yes.
We'll cover more ground if we split up.
Stay in radio contact.
Gotta try some stealth now. We'll see how that goes.
Take cover!
It did not go well. Oh, hello. I can dig this. The crosshair reminds me of the cerebral bore. Oh, but I kind of want to switch the hands I have these in. Can I do that? Yes, thank you. No. Wait. No, what am I doing? That's what I want. Okay, this area sucks. It's just gray, low contrast, and like smoke. You can't see shit. I miss the jungle. The jungle is cool. By the way, if you don't know, the cerebral bore is a weapon from Turok 2: Seeds of Evil, and it is the best weapon in like video game history. It is a homing device that bores into the enemy's head and spews out the brain. Like you just drill into the brain and then leak it out on the floor in a puddle. It is super gross. I don't know how the SRB like how Acclaim like got that past any kind of thing, because that seems like the kind of thing that you just wouldn't get away with at the time. But they did. Actually, I mentioned how this game is like before Iron Sights was fully normalized, and while that is true, it's worth noting that like regen health has been... this game has regen health, so it was clearly taking some cues from like... oh. It was clearly taking some cues from Call of Duty. So I'm kind of surprised that it didn't also take the... oh, I don't have my... I don't have my cool bomb anymore. Wait, hold on. This is the way. I just have to go get it again. It's no big deal.
What's that?
Where was it? There it is. This time I'm not gonna waste it. So this game is at its best when there's dinosaurs around, which makes these indoor sections generally much worse. Although it would have been much better if there were just like some color to them, to be perfectly honest. Come on. God, this... Okay, this is really annoying. My aim keeps snapping to the right, and I'm not sure why it's happening. But this game doesn't have aim assist, so it's not that, and it happens even when there's no enemies around, so I'm not entirely sure what's going... Oh, there, now they're to the left, so it's just random, I guess. That barrel was not there before I walked up. I specifically checked for that because I was like, huh, wasn't this where they threw a barrel? Does this explosion not do any fucking damage? Okay. I think that was everyone. Yeah, this looks checkpointy.
Why the hell did Kane bring an army to a research facility? We can't take 2 steps without tripping over these guys.
This planet's being terraformed. No wonder it's so screwed up.
Exponential increase in evolutionary activity.
Hey, Turok, maybe you'll grow some balls while you're here.
Oh yeah, so yeah, the reason there's dinosaurs on this planet is because it's being terraformed, which... I mean... I'm not gonna say that doesn't make sense because it's science fiction, but I don't understand why you needed that element to it. Like, couldn't you just have a planet that was like similar to Earth but early in its development, and that's why there's dinosaurs rather than it being a terraform thing? I don't know, I find that part of the plot very strange. Just wait until we get to like some of the later plot where they like really ramp up where they hold we really want to do aliens thing. I guess I can't go through that door. Green lights normally dictate where you go in terms of game design, but that would suggest I should go this way. and I can't do anything here, so I guess green lights don't necessarily dictate where I go, but just which doors I can open. So maybe I'm supposed to go here? Yeah, this looks new. This looks dangerous. Oh. Keep pressing shift to like run. You can't run in this game. Huh? I can't see where that person was. What? What? Oh, you're up here? I have a bad habit in playing FPS games that I reload after like every enemy I shoot down, which often puts me in situations where I'm reloading when I'm getting shot at. I don't know, it's just a habit. Like, I've always been doing it since games started having reload as a manual feature. I think it's because I'm so used to Doom 3, where you always want to make sure you have as much ammo as possible, because, you know, you don't fight that many enemies at once most of the time, and you want to just be able to take them out as quickly as possible when you do fight enemies. Although I guess that goes for all games, really. I think you just walked in a circle. Where am I? Where should I go? That way. Yeah, this game could use better direction. At least I can pop up that little arrow when I need to. Oh, green door. I guess I can go through. Oh. Whoa, behind me? Hold on, that's not cool. What? The fuck happened there? Oh wait, how far back was this? Oh, quite far back, I think. No wait, okay, it's right here, that's fine. I just need to not go in a circle this time. How do I throw grenades? I thought it was G, but it didn't do anything. Huh? There is no grenade button? But I have grenades. Are they weapon mode grenades? If I have like one and... No. Doesn't seem like it. Although I also didn't see a button for weapon modes, even though the tutorial mentioned that. This is odd. This is very odd. Like, let me just check. Like, I'm not wrong, right? G doesn't do anything. No. And shift doesn't do anything. Oh, I have to click shift and then shoot to turn the silencer on? That's interesting. Does that mean I do grenades like this? Oh. Well, that's a terrible design flaw. I had to hold down shift and then right click to throw grenades, apparently. Oh. Oh. I don't know why I put the silencer on, by the way, but I don't know, it just felt right for some reason. God, this blur when you lose health is really annoying. The explosions are kind of meh in this game. Oh, shit. Checkpoint room.
Hey, Turok, I think I found a way out. Some kind of elevator room.
Yeah, and now the whole base knows where you are, too.
Stick your ass over here so we can get out of here.
Alright, so let's see where we are going now. I wonder. Well, that went alright. Oh. Hello. Hello, sad cat. How are you? Yeah. Oh, that's my friend. Okay. Well, no, he hates me, but... I'm really struggling with seeing where the enemies are sometimes at this, to be honest. The indoor levels are just very confusing. Are you alright? Oh, I guess that's the checkpoint.
I stopped to take a nap.
Very funny. Get on that thing while I try to figure out the controls.
Get on what thing? Oh, it's just an elevator. Okay, okay.
Work. Ah, screw it.
Oh, wow.
Works every time.
What? Well, this is slow. Oh. Shit. What? This section is confusing, like... This game is not good with, like, flagging where enemies are coming from.
Where'd you go?
I stopped to take a nap.
Very funny. Get on that thing while I try to figure out the
No, I also forgot that I had the silencer on now. I just got rid of it for some reason. Okay.
Okay, now how to get this thing to work.
Screw
it.
Oh.
Works every time.
I will say, I do like this game has a jump button. FPS games of the late 2000s tended to get rid of the jump feature. Hell, some of them even got rid of the crouch feature. 2010 Alien vs Predator game, you can't crouch in that game. It is incredibly surreal, because, like, if you play it on the PC, at least when I play a FPS game on the PC, I'm very used to just crouching when I need to get, like, a steady aim. Like, I do that in just any game that has crouching in it. And AVP just doesn't. And so, like, if you try to, like, crouch behind something or, you know, do any kind of, like, just evasive maneuver, or if you just stand there taking damage instead. Oh, come on! I'm not sure how to do this better. Should I use the bow, maybe?
I stopped to take a nap.
Very funny. Get on that thing while I try to figure out the controls.
No, that's not a good idea, cause like that takes a long time to like draw and stuff. I wish I could get up on these so I could like get a better vantage point, but
Works every time.
okay, now this side. Good. And now the barrels will come from this side? That side. Oh, this side. Where? I genuinely can't tell where they're shooting from here. Oh, up there, okay.
Turok, get those doors open while I secure the platform.
Okay.
Get to cover!
I thought we were going to like climb up and stuff, but no, just shoot. Just shoot the thing. That works.
Get on.
Oh, fuck. Alright, that should be enough of the elevator, hopefully.
Glad to be out of there.
Come on, we've still got a long road ahead.
How do I... Oh, we're just walking out here. Very awkward end to the level there. Oh, and the game crashed. Okay. Let's see if... I can just get it back up, or if it doesn't want to. This PC port is bad. I mean, we got to play it for half an hour. I mean, an hour until it crashed. So, like, that's actually better than when I first tried to test it, and it crashed in the first 4 minutes. But, you know, it shouldn't crash at all, preferably. As long as I don't have to do the whole elevator thing over it. Oh, no.
Where'd you go?
I stopped to take a nap.
Very funny. Get on that thing while I try to figure out the controls.
Oh, no. It didn't save?
Okay, now how to get this thing to work.
Oh.
Ah, screw it.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. Screw it. That's it for this stream. I might continue Turok, but if so, I'm going to get past this part and then continue. And if it crashes again, I don't know, then I guess I can't play it. Yeah, I enjoyed this little look back at the 2008 Turok. It is very much a forgotten game. And overall, I do think it's much better than its reputation suggests. And I do wish the sequel would have happened. And I do hope that one day we do see a Turok game again. In just some form of a first-person shooter. There was one top-down game that came out 2 years ago, but a new FPS one would be really, really cool. And I think something people would be really into now with all the boomer core shooters they're doing. Oh. 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 I just realized something. And it's really embarrassing. I never went live on YouTube. I recorded a stream and no one has seen it. That's embarrassing.